The function f of t is equal to 40,000 2 to the power t over 790. That means rate is double every time. After a certain period of time, bacteria gets double, right? That is the meaning of this 2 over here. And 40,000 is the initial number. When we started the reading, 40,000 was the initial number, and after a certain period of time it doubles. So that is the meaning of this equation. Gives the number of bacteria in a population t minutes after an initial observation. This is the initial observation. How much time in minutes does it take for the number of bacteria in the population to double? So it doubles, that we know. But after how many minutes it doubles, that we have to show. Now, because I'm explaining this to you, so let's say double is like 80,000, that is the double of 40,000, is equal to, I'll just write certain steps, but what is expected, I'll tell you in between. So if you divide by 40,000 on both sides, that will become 2 is equal to 2 raised to power t over 790. Now, this is a situation when whenever bacteria doubles, every time this number will be double of this. So there's a logic behind it. If it doubles, you will end up with 2 over here, right? So if we are seeing this pattern in every single question, so whenever we get a question with like doubles, so just put 2 over here, right? And when it triples, put 3 over here. So now we have a logic. That can be different, but if it is doubling, this side will always be 2. But our good luck with this question is that it's again 2, right? So we will use the property when a of x is equal to a of y, that is the property of exponents. That means bases are same on the opposite side of equal to sign, then x is equal to y, right? So when it is 2, that means it's 2 raised to power 1. Now bases are 2, so we can equate the powers t over 790 multiplying by 790 on both sides. So that is 790 minutes. That means B is the right option. If you read these questions seem to be like, oh my God, such a horrible equation this is. But if you have done certain number of questions, you must be familiar with the pattern. These type of questions have a pattern, right? So just apply this pattern and the question becomes super duper easy. Okay, let's come to question number 19th. 12 over n minus 2 over t is equal to negative 2 over w. Okay, the given equation relates the variable n, t and w. N is greater than 0. Okay, t is also greater than 0. Perfect. And w is greater than t. We don't know where this will be used. Let's check. Which expression is equivalent to n? Okay, so we have to do something. N is equal to something. First concept, you have to be very careful about this. Suppose n is a numerator. So the first thought is like, let's reciprocate, and what we do, n over 12 minus t over 2 is equal to negative w over 2. No, that is not correct. We cannot reciprocate if we have two fractions which are added or subtracted. No, right? Why not? Again, that is a basic concept, but we cannot do that. You can take any value of n and t and check. If we need to reciprocate, that should be a single fraction. So let's do some calculations to make it easier. As we can see, 2 is a common multiple here. So let's take 2 common from both sides. Now dividing by 2 on both sides, this is 6 over n minus 1 over t is equal to negative 1 over w. Okay, because we need n, so we will move t to other side. 6 over n is equal to 1 over t minus 1 over W, right? Oh, it's a wonderful question. Okay, now let's take LCM on both sides. W minus T, oh no, that's correct, over TW is equal to 6 over N. Now, how have I done this step? Like butterfly method, right? This denominator is multiplied with this numerator. This denominator is multiplied with this numerator. And these two denominators are multiplied together. So that is the butterfly method. First method is this. This numerator with this denominator, this numerator with this denominator, and two denominators together. But if you want to do it with like making the denominator same, so just multiply by t on both sides this one and multiply by w on both sides on this one. So this will make the denominator same and w minus t is the numerator now. This is one way, this is another. You're comfortable, where you are comfortable with. Now because I have this fraction over here and this over here, now we can reciprocate. So that is n over 6 is equal to tw over w minus t. Now multiply by 6 on both sides. Why? Because we need n. So 6 tw over w minus t. That means D is the right option. Right? Have we satisfied every condition? W is greater than C. Yes. Because if W is greater than T, only then this will give me the positive result. Yes, we have covered every situation and I think this question is clear to you.